Scott Rickenbach, Doc Sports, Wednesday, December the 17th, hockey action, and early free pick for you here. This one going in the 7:30 Eastern action. I'm looking at the Utah Mammoth at Detroit Red Wings matchup. The early line on this one has Detroit about a minus 125 favorite. This total right around a 6. There is some 5.5 juice to the over. There's also some 6.5 juice to the under, as we see so often with these totals these days in hockey action. So going to talk to you about this one with a free pick in just one moment. Before I get to that, want to mention another freebie for you. That's the free 60 at Doc Sports. Go to docsports.com/free 60. That will get you $60 worth of premium picks. That's the good stuff, guys. The best bets includes our top games. This is from the capper or cappers of your choice from the Doc Sports platform. This is available to all new customers to the Doc Sports website. Check that out today, docsports.com/free 60. And the other thing I want to mention about these free picks too, guys, is sometimes these videos, because they're recorded in advance, I want to let you know about my Twitter account. That's Rickenbach Wins. And you can check out my Twitter account at Rickenbach Wins. And that's where I keep my records updated on premium picks, as well as how we're doing on these video free picks. I also give out some written free picks there. So make sure you're on board with me at my Twitter account at Rickenbach Wins. Now let's get to this freebie here on the Utah-Detroit matchup. Here's the key with this one. Both these teams are in a back-to-back here. Both were in action on Tuesday. Now they're playing again on Wednesday. And entering that Tuesday action, Detroit actually had scored 4 goals or more in 6 of their last 7 games. They have been scoring very well. They've been winning games. We've been seeing a lot of scoring from Detroit looking sharp with wins in 5 of their last 7 games. And again, scoring at least 4 goals in 6 of those 7 games. Again, that was entering the action on Tuesday. And as for Utah, really quite similar. They got tripped up a couple times, but overall, if you look at what they've been doing since early December, there have been a number of games that they have scored 3 or more goals. And in fact, they entered their game at Boston for Tuesday night. They entered that one off back-to-back wins and having scored at least 4 goals in each of those games. They've been trending toward the over. A lot of their games hitting the over, and it's the same with Detroit. And again, with the early number here, I'm going to call this a 6 to be fair, because that's the dominant number on this one, but there is some 5.5 to juice to the over and 6.5 juice to the under, as I mentioned at the start of this recording. But let's go over the total. Do the best you can with your line shopping, but we'll call it a 6 to be fair. Over 6 goals here in this matchup between Utah and Detroit. Again, I like the way both these teams have been trending offensively, and also when it's a back-to-back, that puts a lot of stress on the defensemen for each team, because, the rosters carry less defensemen. Those guys have to give more ice time. It catches up more so in a back-to-back. And also it stresses the goaltending situation, of course. Many times the top goalie going in the first game of the back-to-back, and then it's a backup in the second game. So a lot of things to like here with the over in this one. And in fact, it might even end up making my premium card. But for now, for sure, it's a freebie here for us in this early action, early Wednesday evening. Go over the total in the game between Detroit and Utah. And again, don't forget that free 60. And another thing you can do for free is subscribe to the Doc Sports YouTube channel. Why would you do that? Well, that way you get notified, guys, and we put out tons of free information here. This way you don't miss anything. Free picks, shows, tons of free information that is so valuable for your sports betting. Make sure that this is one of the weapons in your toolbox, if you will, or tools in your toolbox, I should say, or weapons for battling the books. But either way, tons of free information here. Subscribe to the Doc Sports YouTube channel today. Again, Scott Rickenbach, wishing you the best of luck. Don't miss my other video here for Wednesday that goes in late action. And again, every day, daily videos here. So make sure you're on board with us at Doc Sports. Best of luck.